Hello dear students. In the last lecture, we discussed the meetings, the need of and importance of the meeting, preparation and conduct of the meeting. And today we will discuss the topic called role of the chairperson. Just one second, let me go to the next slide. Yes. As we know, the role of the chairperson is very important in the matter of the productivity of the meeting because he is the one who will handle, who will control, who will steer, who will make sure that each and every person will be given the chance, each and every person will be given the what do we say, the opportunity to express his views or her views, and as well as opinion. So in that way, chairperson is responsible for setting the agenda, manage the time, and as well as ensure the participation. The key skills include facilitation, conflict resolution, and impartiality. For example, a CEO facilitates an annual strategy meeting and sets clear goals. So the sub points is setting the agenda, managing the time, and ensuring the participation. And there are multiple. Let's go towards that something deeper. We will discuss about in detail about the role of the chairperson. Secretary frames the agenda of the meeting in consultation with the chairperson. So it's the secretary of the organization who frames the agenda with in consultation with the chairperson. Uh, the chairperson is the one who steers and controls the meeting, who makes sure that each and every person will be given the opportunity to speak and not the few will dominate the discussion. Then he is the one who monitors the discussion so that no member will intercede or interrupt the meeting when somebody is speaking. And he is the one who ensures that members are given equal opportunities. The chairperson must neither be very dominating nor be very mild, because if the chairperson is very dominating, he will not give the opportunity to express the views of the participants. If he is very mild, nobody will listen to him, and the meeting will end in chaos, or we will experience the pandemonium in this particular atmosphere. He is the one who should be fair and without prejudice, both towards the issues and as well as individuals. So the chairperson must not have any prejudice or any grudge towards any kind of issue, or as well as the individuals. Because if the chairperson is biased, certainly we will not get the so-called equality and as well as the productive solution towards the issues raised. The next slide is he should adhere to the agenda and manage the time efficiently. The chairperson should adhere to the agenda. Adhere, what it means, he should stick to the agenda, so that no person should what do you say, bring any what do you say, the issue which is not mentioned in the agenda. So for the sake to manage the time efficiently, and he should refocus the discussion if it goes off the point. So when somebody has given a member has been given to a chance to express his views, he must stick to the points rather than dragging the discussion to an endless point. So it's the duty of the chairperson to bring back the discussion on the agenda, and he should try to bring about the consensus here. What I mean, the acceptance of all the members present in the meeting, the acceptance of the motion, or what do we say, the proposal, and the motion if it is put for the vote, accepted by all the participants, or we could say the members present in the meeting, and then it simply turn into resolution. So then consensus. Then we have the, in case of a tie, if there is a no if there is no consensus arrived, so there will be the chairperson will have to be put the matter to vote. And if voting happens and if there is equal vote, the chairperson will have to cast his vote. That's called casting vote. So his vote is very important, but he cannot express his views prior to the discussion. He cannot vote him, what do you say, in the voting process, but at the end when there is an equal voting, only then he can vote, just to get the resolution, that's just to get the things done. Occasionally he may have to intercede to resolve the conflicts among participants. So if there is a conflict arised during the meeting, so he will have to intercede and simply stop them, uh, and just to bring a resolve, what do you say, to resolve the conflict and find out a solution between over their conflict. Then we have he must summarize the proceedings of the meeting. At the end of the meeting, you will see he will have to summarize the proceedings before heading towards the vote of thanks. He must assign the follow-up responsibilities after that. So whatever decisions they have taken, he is the one who will have to assign the follow-up responsibilities to the participant, to the or to the members of the meeting. He must thank to the participants for their active participation and contribution. Uh, okay, so that was the role of chairperson uh, during the meeting. Now we will lead towards the role of participants. So the way we have discussed the role of chairperson, similarly there are some duties that the participants, the members need to perform during a meeting. So participants should prepare as well as listen actively and contribute constructively in a meeting. Key skills involve communication, collaboration, and respect for the diverse views. Prepare, listen actively. These are the things. Prepare, what I mean, the notice and agenda will be given or shared to the participants prior, so they will have enough time to prepare themselves over the topics, to find out, to get the things done, to find out the information, so that they will have to express their views. Next, that is so these are the stages: preparation, active listening, and constructive contribution. These are the expectation or the duties the participant must follow. Now there are some detailed information regarding the role of participants. Participant must read the agenda and other relevant documents and come prepared for the discussion in a meeting. And they must arrive a little ahead of the scheduled time so that they will get themselves relaxed, refreshed, and be active in the meeting. They must be open minded. They should listen to the views of others and be willing to modify their own views if they are convinced. So the participant should be open minded. They should at least listen to the views of the other members, even though they may have some concerns, and be willing to modify their own views if they are convinced. Then we have the active participation from the part of participant. So we need active participation, not just a passive presence in the meeting is essential for the meaningful discussion. So active participation is needed from the participant, and that is why they should come prepared for the meeting. No participant should dominate the discussion, because as we have seen, the group dynamics will work in certain meetings. So group dynamics, which means certain group of people, they will unite over a topic and they will try to dominate the meeting and to find out, to get the benefits, the things done for their benefits. So that's why no participant should dominate the discussion, and for that we need a capable chairperson. Next, the controversial remarks, subjective approach, and sarcasm, cynicism, and jeering, etc. must be strictly avoided. That will hamper the proceedings of the meeting. So subjective approach, the favor given to certain the participants by the chairperson should not happen. The chairperson should control if somebody is making any controversial remarks towards the other group present in the meeting. Sarcasm, cynicism, they should not mock to the mm, opposite members. They should not jeer, shout loudly in favor, or at least just to demoralize the person who is standing in front of them to speak his views or her views. So jeering, cynicism, they should not, it should be strictly avoided. Then we have they should avoid cross talking among themselves. So when somebody is expressing his views, the remaining member should simply avoid cross talking, and as well as they should also refrain from using their mobile phones. They should not use their mobile phones in a meeting when the meeting is going on. They should ask questions only to seek clarifications, and that too at a suitable time. So participants will be given time to ask the questions, and as well as the question should be for the sake of clarification. Next, the participant should not interrupt the proceedings of the meeting without valid reason. So no participant should interrupt the proceeding of the meeting without any valid reason. Participants should note down any action that has been agreed upon at the end of the meeting. just because they might be given the follow-up responsibilities and it might be useful for the next meeting. Participant must follow the instructions and perform the duties assigned to them at the end of the meeting. So these are the things the participants will have to follow. It just simply rule of the participant. What I mean, it's the duties of the participant that they should perform in a meeting. Similarly, whatever we have discussed related to the role of chairperson, it's the duties of the chairperson they should perform in a meeting. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you.